Lost a teenager with a bright future. She was on course to do well in her GCSEs. She lost her life.
Just hearing you talk about it, I can see. Go on, man.
Let me try. And this girl's life is gone, and it's like we're having to console the children who they're devastated. The screaming and the crying that we had to deal with this morning. You know, we shouldn't have to be burying our children.
Keep watching. Move on to LORDSON TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one LORDSON TV.
Ababa wa your friend say Elian Andam enya fie no edunum 15 years. Na wano ena will be my so abrochima kuro ba kwa friend say Croydon. I know it was South London. UK Montana so sabra me no woka say abrante wanya fie no dunso 17 years e de sekan awa baba wa 15 years kwon ho amanato anananom e wonse do. Na ade property e kofa baba wa iwu e ba ye e kire so ababa we eye abrante ye wanya 17 years a police for aso ne pechi e wo Croydon abrochi memu no e kire se no what the flowers e kwa akoma ababa wa de sekan awo ne kon ho adamfo na nadamfo no e reject flowers no eye ne ex girlfriend ne reject flowers no na no e na be share boy yi ebufuo mu de sekan edwagu eye ex lover no eso ababa we nso e kire so ye good Samaritan nti wontimi entena ho emu obi emfa sekan enyi nadamfo enfree ho nti o try say o protecting adamfo no chese wo bone ho ban nya chese abrante no endi ewu say na wonim say ye ono ankasa mpo ne kra na sesi eda asaniem ti abrante ye na mabufu a ahye ne so a wontimi enhye ne sunti wode sekan edane ebehwe ababa we friends Elian Andam eso ema watwa nananom ewo ensiedo na awrawosem krampo ewo sansem wemu e kire se ababa we ente krampo eye abrochire nso hwe omo kan se JSCG se ne Ghana ha se yetro wase no abrochire nso omo exams omo tro ne din eno no ente krampo ko ba be tro ne exams na chese eni suade huna na busuafo de ababa to monten so e kire se wose wonyina opese wo ye lawyer enti nka wo tro ne exams no ewie na se awrade ya adom na bibia etotoma na chese law school no enka busua ede nakọ nanso sabredi abrante 17 years wodonti wade sekan age ababa wayi enkwa ede efrene nsem abusua aha aye LORDSON TV so Mr. Obaswa na wa share video na wa like na do comment na so as a comment section ho ede amame midi ede obakro na abusua nsem we say nje say me ankasa mete ye na mafom say na abrochire de ba ne sen pa na san ne o ma bi say etimi esie nka san nsem we de empempe no beta ne nka ye bibremu eman mu ne nka ekoso na modonti na sen Ghana ne wodonti we ya sekan no de atwe ne girl so surutu we ya aboba no atam no de apeche ne girl ti nkofo bebre na na eje o mo girls nkwa e de free wo mo nsem ne anim sa abrochire so san pepepe ena etie say yes wo se wanko obi afo ma so nkwa na wo yekuyani obi ekuyani esene wa baba wa Elian Andam ya yeka ne ho asemi ni mfonyini ena etwagu ewo screen no eso wonya mfie no 15 years yenkwai ni yenkwahwe sene an videos ni bi circulate wo social media ne so emra police fo epe o mo last respect e de ma baba wa wo bra ono so bia ya wo wuye no yenkwahwe sa video na afa ye ba de ahwoho ene kromafo enso ka de asafo maame a ababa wa ikwa ne ho asore enso de ababetu dwa no mede ato awoso.
The family of a 15-year-old who was stabbed to death in Croydon have shared their heartbreak at the loss of their beautiful girl. Eliana Andam was killed on her way to school, whilst reportedly trying to protect her friend from her ex-boyfriend. It's claimed he pulled out a foot-long machete and stabbed her after she leapt to her friend's defence. Now her aunt has paid tribute to her niece, revealing she wanted to be a lawyer and had a great future ahead of her. She told the Daily Mail the family is absolutely devastated and it hasn't sunk in yet. A 17-year-old boy remains in custody and police are not looking for anyone else in connection to the offence.
Now, bra na a police so last respect or mubwa echato edema baba wa wenye mfieno edunum 15 years fofie antwata abrantia 17 years this kind awono amana hwere ne nkwano omde flowers egu biaya saa arehusemwe esiye na de hye wa sampata mu ne brono ne so kire se ababa wa yiwe ya de hu kese ababeto omuso yie papa efri se na pano ana abo what time no be 8 am baba wanu ekosuku ena sara husemwe eto no ewo kwan mu nti ama nkran mpo ekosuku wo ho no omonso yam ehyeshi wo mu yie papa mpanimfo nso atesa abro no ne so no omonso esuro nti omonso akasa edi nsempi atomframam efa ababa wa Elian Andam ewo no eho eno so abusuya mesrew yentie kakra embrai.
Lost a teenager with a bright future. She was on course to do well in her GCSEs. She lost her life.
Just hearing you talk about it, I can see. Go on now.
Let me try. And this girl's life is gone, and it's like we're having to console the children who they're devastated. The screaming and the crying that we had to deal with this morning. You know, we shouldn't have to be burying our children.
The 15-year-old murdered in Croydon has been named Eliana Andam, the teenage girl who died on Wednesday morning after she was attacked getting off a bus in Croydon, South London. A 17-year-old boy was later arrested nearby and was still in custody, being questioned on suspicion of her murder. The girl had been a student at the Old Palace of John Whitgift School, an independent girls' school in Croydon. Flowers and cards left at the scene since Wednesday morning paid tribute to the much-loved teenager, who was also described by one person who knew her as absolutely incredible. Numerous reports have claimed that a teenage boy tried to give a teenage girl flowers on a bus, and she refused, before the horrific knife attack, but it is not clear which girl was killed. Part of the message reads, "I love you so much and I never met someone with a better smile and better eyes than what you have, special girl." Also written on the envelope is what appears to be an instruction that says, "Read this after the brown note."
Shortly after 8:30 this morning, we responded to a stabbing here in Wellesley Road, Croydon. Our officers were on scene within 2 minutes of the call being received. They provided emergency first aid along with paramedics from the London Ambulance Service and the London Air Ambulance. Sadly, despite their efforts, a 15-year-old girl died at the scene. This is every parent's worst nightmare, and I know the officers who responded this morning, along with our emergency service colleagues, are devastated at the victim's death. This is an emotion I share, and I know people across Croydon will be feeling the same. The victim's family has been informed, and our thoughts are with them at what must be an incredibly difficult time. We carried out urgent inquiries to find the suspect, and within 75 minutes of the incident happening, a 17-year-old boy was arrested in New Addington. He remains in custody and will be questioned by detectives. We remain in the early stages of our investigation. However, based on what we know so far, we believe that we are not looking for anyone else in connection with this offence. From our initial inquiries, we believe the suspect may have known the victim. However, we are not in a position to release the victim's identity at this time. We will work with our community contacts over the coming days and weeks to ensure those directly affected get the right support and to ensure the wider community can come together and grieve. I know there will be many questions about what has happened here today. Our specialist team of homicide detectives will be working to find those answers, and we will update you as the investigation continues.
Adishia te brono ni krone so aya Croydon o se Croydon ai abrochire mpacha obro no na nyam na mtetenti mentimi anka na mode ache me an edin de obi ane se ne wosi ebo no omo nso ensem omode ato montene so eno no na omo hwie ye abusuan so eye ababa wa Elian Andam abusuan so e de nsem ahodo we atu dwa e kire se omo eba ni wo ni yade a aye omo ya ati omo nsunum papa free so omo anka bi anhwe omo anda andwene da so omo ba Elian Andam a wose ne nusu ade hunu ni so pese obeye lawyer no obetimi afri omo nsa at the age of 15 years na nya se wafri omo nsa kura se nko yare mpo ne yedada no mpo na emomobi ene de mra ahye ne nsem e kire se ono na wode e se patako jebo ebobo patako je kun bobo na se obi ne nkanchema eho aba asem na se wo se obe fight e de amana protect na ene ase ewowe ena esefata dia eyade ya rehosem panti abusuyen so kasaye e de omo rehosem etudwa ababa wa ne maame ena wogina chance was ohye brown bi na jacket bi eguso no denia wosi eti ne suo no eyade a eya rehosem papa eno so yenti omo nsem ni mu nsem kakra embra.
Our hearts are broken and we are overwhelmed by sorrow and grief. Our faith in the Lord is strengthening us. We would like to express our gratitude to those who have taken the time to send us thoughtful and compassionate messages and prayers.
It is heartbreaking to us as a community. We have tried hard over the last few years to eradicate and try and minimize knife crime, and we're relentless and we will not stop in our pursuit.
Na statistics any information sa aba bonten say ababa wa Elian Andam ye ewo yi abayi eka etoso edunum just 15 times sa ensensem bi say esi e wo sa portamu ho anase area ho enu ndienti amatemamufo ne aban ani abriye papa free say obi aka ne ho ane watwe knife no de koni nua so we ya wo mse no watwe scissors no de koni nua so sa nyoma no eyade a edi hu aba beto mpanimfo krampo wokro ne so nti omo abon hu de wura ne sa ani nanu ani na sa foforo krampo asanso aba no enti no omse we ka ho 15 times and such cases no ABSC in the year 2023 year mo and 15 cases afini kwa wie yempo na 15 wow abusuanti we ayara hosema esim obi man so UK ababa wa 15 years Elian Andam ono ekosuku anopa 8 am obi flowers nene do hunti wode se kan akwakosi ne kon ho amana to anananom ewansie do a sese atwagu ewo social media ne so ene yenso de bi asomo ewo LORDSON TV so we ni menim se afutuo nam de bema wo se ya hweyi o se de nka baba wa Elian Andam ye nka yembone enye bone se obi prekopra obi de se kan yadwagu obi so anka akwaje ne de menji ndi se nka ye bone ne so no se nka onim se we ne befiri mu abanka e bia wontu sa na mo no we kire se nipa anamo bia wo betu bia ya mo wani enna ho eya hwewachi ne hwe nchenchen ne hwe wanim ansa ananamo bi wo ho abatu enti abusuan Elian Andam are hosem eni ni wuo emu nsem ahodo ni bi ena oba krome jemre nam de somo e wo LORDSON TV so mesrɛ eya subscribe to LORDSON TV share video we ema onu bi ensanka no wonsua de bi enfrem free for comment no e share comment section and like and so e fa mame e besan so e share bi.
Keep watching. Mofanto LORDSON TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one LORDSON TV.